We were hoping for a few more cooling showers today, but knew with this building high we weren't going to see much, and rain coverage today was generally less than 10%, and primarily some of our river parishes, bayou and coast, might have seen a few little pop-up showers here and there, but for the most part we stayed dry and stayed under sunny skies. Again, pretty days if it was just a bit less humid. And we could even tolerate the heat with temperatures in the 90s, but when you factor in these high dew points, it feels right now like 102. Now currently we're 93. Next couple of days we'll probably see more of these mid and even upper 90s. 94 was where we topped out today, and probably will be a degree or two warmer both tomorrow and Saturday, and looking hot as we continue on into Father's Day. Some minor changes to our forecast as we head into next week. More on that in a moment. Upper 80s, but generally low mid 90s outside at the moment, and high humidity. That's not going anywhere anytime soon. And with this upper high building in over us, the heat is only going to continue and get a bit worse before it gets better. And by better, I mean maybe some more clouds and better rain chances. Now, what looks to be happening by Saturday, that high is going to be centered almost right on top of us. By Sunday, Father's Day, it'll still be in control, but it will have shifted off to the east. The big question is going to be that tropical moisture that is down to our south. Just how much of it is able to get here? Now, with this upper high, the pattern would be a little bit more conducive to bring in some of that moisture, but the high could also shift a lot of that moisture down to our south and west, and maybe a little bit more of a focus over Texas. The upper pattern with this high, which is only going to strengthen up along the East Coast. Boy, East Coast, they're going to be baking as we head further into next week. That'll be the next big story, will be the temperatures up toward the eastern seaboard. For us, though, we're not really going to see a dramatic drop in temperature, maybe a little bit closer to normal. What I'm hoping that is we get a little bit more cloud cover and some rainfall, but the models have been generally trending a bit drier for us. So I'm being optimistic putting our highs in the upper 80s. It may still be more low 90s. Within that upper ridge, almost completely cloud and rain free around the southeast, and really not expecting any rainfall in the coming days. Now, the models indicate with enough moisture we may bubble up a few isolated showers, but I think rain chances few and far between and less than 10% until maybe on Sunday, Father's Day. With some of that moisture coming in from the tropics, I do think we'll have a slightly better chance for some showers, but probably only at around 30%, and a lot of that may be from the city south toward the coast. So the better chance of any rainfall Sunday would be more on the south shore. Now, as far as the tropics go, we've been talking about this little area down the Bay of Campeche for potential development. What may happen with this system as it tries to get better organized, it may take a lot of that moisture that we have seen surging or eventually surging in our direction and kind of divert it a little bit closer to it if it does try and get a bit better organized. What I was showing you on the satellite and the model is that the system is not in the Caribbean, or excuse me, in the Bay of Campeche just yet. That area is likely more in the eastern Pacific, will be drawn across Mexico and then eventually start to form. As it does so, it may take a lot of that moisture with it. So what looked to be more promising for rainfall here early in the week may not happen, as that tropical moisture does start trying to get a little bit more drawn into the central Gulf. This high pressure will keep dry air around, and that system developing in the Bay of Campeche will take a lot of that moisture with it. Not to say we are going to be completely dry, but what had been looking a bit wetter has been trending a little bit drier, and our models really downplaying just how much rainfall we get into in the coming days, again starting on Sunday. So at the moment, what had been like 3 to 5 inches of rain accumulation over the course of the first couple of days of next week has now been trending more like less than 2 inches of rainfall. So doesn't look quite as wet as we were at one time thinking. A hot day tomorrow, Flag Day. That will continue on into Saturday. For Father's Day, still hot, humid, and maybe a few spotty showers. Our best chance of rain right now looks to be Monday, and even that only about 40 to 50%, and our rain chances hovering at around 40% through next week.